Hey guys, welcome to my channel Hammond's Hobbies. Just if you're wondering why I haven't done any content the last few days, it's because I blame it personally on these things right here. So I had about 6 tubs, I would say, maybe 8 actually. And I've sat there and listed all the cards. I've still got loads to do. But I've listed so many on my eBay store. I think my eBay store went from having 750 listings to now probably 1,200 listings. So, but I've still got to do this pot and this pot here. So I've still got like 1.25 pots to do, if you like. So I'm going to sit there tonight. I've actually come into the front room because it is absolutely freezing where I normally do it. So I've made a little chair there and a bench here. I'm going to sit there and upload them tonight. I won't get all of them done tonight. I'll probably be lucky if I do half of them, but then I'll carry on tomorrow and then I'm away the weekend. But what I am going to do is I'm going to create like an offer. So what will happen is anyone who's followed my eBay page, which obviously the link to it is down below in the comment section or something, but anyone who follows my eBay store, they're going to get a message in the next day or two saying Hammond's Hobbies have sent you an offer, you get 15% off anything you order or something along those lines. And I'm hoping that will drum up a few sales. It's gone a bit quiet on the F1 card side on eBay, but you know, I predicted this before. I said, you know, between the end of last year, so December through till mid-March, that's the quietest time surely for F1 because obviously not much is going on. Obviously we've just had the test or pre-test. They called it a shakedown, but pre-testing. It looks like McLaren and Ferrari are going to be up there, and it looks like Mercedes and Red Bull are going to be good as well. So you're going to potentially have 4 teams there fighting out. Now that's awesome for someone who sells collectibles and memorabilia, and this isn't just for cards. I'm talking like the models, merchandise, you know, clothing, the mini helmets. It's more beneficial to have, if you have 22 races and you had 20, you know, you had 15 different winners, that's great because obviously that drums up interest for that driver. Obviously including in that, you got people that get on the podiums, whereas predominantly for the last 7 years, it's been Lewis Hamilton, Bottas, Max Verstappen. I think that's the most common podium of all time because of the last 7 years. So when you have different people on there, like last year, I remember everyone got really excited when George Russell, because of that rain, he got on the podium and Vettel got on the podium. This year, you're going to have George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc, Vettel, Sergio Perez, Ricardo, Lando Norris, all looking like they're going to have a good chance of getting sort of consistent, maybe wins, podiums. And that's just going to mix it all up because there's going to be a day where Mercedes break down. There's going to be a day where Red Bull have Red Bull always have engine failures. And then you're going to see these other drivers come through. So that's really good for obviously the variety. I think anyway, personally. Obviously, I'm a huge Lewis fan, but I'm a fan of F1 first and then a fan of Lewis Hamilton. So I want F1 to do really well. And I think to do really well, you need that spice, that variety. So everyone gets excited at one weekend or another. So anyway, I'm hoping that will, once that kicks off, that's going to drum up, obviously, the sales on the eBay storefront side of it. And I think another thing to factor in at the moment is Chrome is set to come out. So obviously we've had this massive FOMO of everyone trying to buy the flagship set, which I've got a load of them actually. I've literally got a ton of all of these are flagship that I've got a list on my eBay store. Why not focusing? Doesn't want to do it. Anyway, I've got a load of those to list. I think with the scalpers that were thinking, oh yeah, this was the set, the same as last year. Obviously, my friend was in that scalping group and he rang me up and was like, Glenn, should I get hold of this new set? And I was saying to him then, this isn't Chrome. This isn't the Chrome set from last year. And he was like, what is it then? I don't get it. Like, is this year's set or not? And I'm like, it is, but it's not Chrome. It's like, it's a different set. It's a cheaper set. And he was like, all right, okay. So I think a lot of the scalpers have been burnt a bit. I think anyway. Hopefully they have. That sounds out of order on the scalpers, but sodom. So hopefully they've been burnt out a bit. So when Chrome does come out, there isn't so much of that. And I think with what's going on all around the world at the minute with energy prices and obviously what's happening with Russia and Ukraine, I'm hoping that, or not hoping, that I'm predicting that obviously people are trying to keep hold of cash at the minute because there's a little bit of uncertainty with what's going on. So where people would have spent maybe £500,000 on a card or a collection of cards, at the minute they're a bit like, well, I'll just hold on to that just to see what's going on, what's going to happen, what if America get involved, what if we get involved, and all that sort of stuff. So I think you've got a couple of things thrown into the pot there, which has made F1 cards, like, I would say, slump. Now, I sell a lot of turbo attacks. I sell a lot of those throughout the year. Since that set came out, I've consistently always sold every week, 10, 20 of them every single week. Then you've got obviously the chromes, the sapphires, obviously I've never listed the flagship, so I don't know if they're going to sell or not, but from what I've seen, they haven't sold very well. So there's all of that going on as well. And yeah, I've just been so bogged down. I'm away this weekend for a stag weekend, so I'm not going to be able to create much content this weekend. So I might do a video tomorrow to list for the weekend. Ideally, I would have liked to have done a podcast episode, have a chat with someone, because I love chatting to anyone about F1, so that I can upload that for Sunday. I think Sunday's a good day for podcast sort of stuff. So yeah, I've got like loads in my mind that I want to achieve, but there's not enough time in the day. There's just not enough hours. I'm trying to learn about obviously eBay, and the reason I wanted to do this offer is I fell for it, but it worked with me the other day. There's someone, and he may be watching this, I don't know. I don't know his real name, but his eBay store was like Baseball Cards UK 101 or something like that, and it came up saying Baseball Cards UK would like to send you an offer, 15% off anything you purchase. And I was like, oh, so I clicked on his store, and he's got tons of F1 stuff, loads of refractors I needed. He had a load of purple cards. I thought, oh, brilliant. And I said to him, are you on the Facebook groups? And he said, no, I'm not on any of those groups. I just do eBay. That's it. And I said to him, would you sell me some stuff off eBay? Saves you on the fees. No, I only list stuff on eBay. You tell me what you want, I'll put it on eBay. And I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. And I was going through the list, and before I knew it, I was like, add to basket, add to basket, add to basket. So I thought, oh, if that's worked for me doing that on his, maybe I should. I've never looked at that. So I'm trying to learn about obviously becoming an eBay seller. And now I'm looking into like label printers, so I can print off like labels for postage, because I sit there and handwrite. If any of you have bought anything from me, you'll notice that my envelopes are all handwritten and my writing's really scruffy. So I've been looking into what's the best label printers, the click and drop service by Royal Mail. So I'm researching that, as well as obviously how do you create a campaign, they call it, on eBay. As well as that, obviously I was trying to do YouTube videos. Then I've got to list all this stuff on eBay, and then obviously I'm creating my own website and all of this stuff. I just got loads going on, loads. The other thing I really want to do is, I've been meaning to do it. I asked one of the admins if I could. I've got a complete set. I've actually got about 2 or 3 complete sets of Sapphire on the go. One of them is complete. One of them is missing a Max Verstappen and a couple of other ones. And then one of them's like, I would say 50% complete. So I thought, well, I'll sell one of these off because I think they're worth about $2,500. Obviously I put an offer on the group because I don't have to pay eBay fees. So I said, I'll sell it for 2,200. I had about 3 or 4 people message me, loads of people comment saying, oh, this is a great price, brilliant price. But 2 or 3 people said to me, yeah, I'll have that off you. A couple in America and a couple in the UK. And then I sort of like messaged them, do you want this? Do you want this? And some of them saying, yeah, okay, give me till next week and all that sort of stuff. And then one guy in particular, he was really like, yeah, I'll transfer you the money. How much is it in total? How much the conversion rate? and then I've never heard from him again. So that was a waste of time. But yeah, that one I thought was going to go ahead. So anyway, I haven't sold it. So what I was thinking is I might put it up for like what I call a Raz. In the Pokemon world, we have Razes, but that just means raffle. But Facebook try and clamp down on raffles, so they search in their algorithm for the word raffle. So we used to call them Razes, and I was going to put it up for Raz. I was thinking like £50 per slot, for like 50 slots or something like that. I think that comes to £2.5 something like that. And then obviously I'm hoping that one of you win that, and you know, for 50 quid, that'd be awesome. And that might get someone really excited about the new sets or something like that. I don't know. Like, I was thinking, it'd be really nice for someone who would never be able to achieve that, never be able to get that whole collection, just to win it for 50 quid. Boom. You know, like, I thought that'd be really sweet. So I don't know. I messaged the admins and said, can I run a Raz on the Facebook group? And he said, yeah, go for it. And I was like, okay, you know, I just wanted to make sure that it was all legit and above board, and I don't want to piss anyone off or break any rules. I just haven't got round to it. I just need time. I need more time. So yeah, that's everything that I've got going on. I just thought I'd just offload it onto you guys. You know, if you can offer me any tips or advice, I would listen to any of it. I need to also have a long chat with, I won't say their name, but someone in the F1 group, you know, F1 community, regarding a big purchase. So I just haven't got enough time, and I've only got tonight and tomorrow, and then I'm away literally Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So then it's next week. Do you know what I mean? It's like, last week was half term, and I took the kids away, and they did like a Pokemon card tournament. So it's like, that's another week. That's 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, Chrome is set to come out. I heard, obviously, it was coming out on March the 9th. As of recording this video, it's March the 3rd. So in 6 days' time, like, I don't know. I haven't heard, like, recently, I haven't heard any murmurs or anything going on. Someone said it might be March the 30th. Someone said it might get delayed till like later on in the year, April, June time. I can't see that happening. I can't see them going into the 2022 season, releasing the 2021 card set like halfway through do you know what I mean? It gets a bit like, okay, this is a bit silly now. So I don't know. I think a lot of people are holding money off because of what's going on around the world. Obviously, the F1 season isn't up and going, so no one is talking about it as much. Only the real real people that are into F1 are talking about it, like it's pre-season testing and stuff like that. So when Drive to Survive starts, once the Bahrain Grand Prix kicks in, I think that's going to drum up huge amount of interest. Card sales will probably go up. Then you've got Chrome coming out. Then the Sapphire set. There's going to be loads of box breaks. There's going to be loads of competitions. It's just going to be loads going on all at once. So I would say this is probably the quietest week, 2 weeks of the F1 collectible world, if you like. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So make sure you like this video if you like these sort of like up-to-date brief videos. Hit the subscribe button. Obviously, if you're new to this channel, hopefully we're going to be at 500 subscribers soon, which would be awesome. And then we could do another giveaway. And yeah, I've got a video. It's a Pokemon video. I know it's not F1, but my sons, they entered a Pokemon card tournament, bless them. I entered them as a surprise. And they got like a pre-release kit of the new set that's just come out, like before it came out, and they were so excited. They actually came away from it saying, "Dad, this has been the best day ever." I was like, well, okay, I don't know about that, but yeah, they absolutely loved it. So I've got that video. I want to edit and upload probably in the next day or two, and then hopefully I can get one of you guys, if you want to have a chat with me about F1, about collectible cards, about the helmets, about the models, anything you want to chat about F1, get in touch with me, drop me a message. We can do it through Skype, Zoom. if you don't want your face in it, I can just call you, and I can, as long as I can get your voice, you know, I don't really care. So yeah, I'd love to hear from people if they want to be on the podcast. Just get in touch with me. I reach out to people all the time. I'm always asking, do you want to do a podcast? Do you want to do a podcast? But everyone's like, oh, I don't know. So it's hard to try and pin people down and commit to it. So yeah, if you want to get in touch with me, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. But that's it from me. I've rambled on enough. I'll see you over the next couple of days. Cheers, guys. Bye.